Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskara, Namahasite, Surswagatam, Sat Srikal, Khemcho, Khamagani, Adab, Salam Alaikum. And a very, very good morning to each one of you out here, and a very warm welcome to Dexian Experience Partners 2026. Today brings together leaders, partners, and change makers to explore ideas, share perspectives, and strengthen collaborations that shape the future of enterprise, talent, and technology. This is a celebration of partnership, purpose, and progress, the Dexian way. This journey has been shaped by a leader whose vision continues to define Dexian's growth and global direction. From the evolution of Dices into Dexian as a unified global brand, his leadership has been marked by bold transformation, purposeful scale, and an unwavering focus on people and partnerships. Under his guidance, Dexian has expanded its global footprint while staying true to its commitment to being in the business for good. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Maruf Ahmed, Global Chief Executive Officer, Dexian. Can we have Mr. Maruf Ahmed on stage, please? A round of applause as he steps up onto the stage and gives us his keynote address, a welcome address to start this day off. A very, very warm welcome, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to a Dexian Experience Partner event 2026. It is great to see you all here, and thank you for your time, because it means a lot. It means that the present matters. We live in a time that is of unprecedented, fast change. When you look at AI that is changing weekly, when you look at strategies that changes quarterly, projects that looked great a quarter ago is ready to be changed next quarter. We live in that sort of a time where partnership is even more important than ever. Peter Drucker one time had said that if you want to know the future, you should shape the future. But how do we shape that future without collaboration? Because if you just change the future, shape the future for the future's sake, it's going to be noise. So this is a time for us to look at focus, discipline, and partnership to create the future that awaits us. When I look at what's going on in the world with the changes that are happening, for an organization, it is almost impossible to deal with it all at the same time. You have changes in policies, you have geopolitical changes, you have disruptions that are coming from technology. All those are changing how the organization would look even next year. So what is important for us is not necessarily the speed or being loud, but it is really necessary for us to work together, to figure out with focus what's going to happen next. You cannot just let technology drive the change. It has to be done with proper data governance, proper governance around security, and most importantly, proper governance around people that are driving those elements to make sure when they are going to push, when they are going to pull. When I look at even India right now, it's in a very unique position with all the changes that are happening in the world, a very educated workforce, young workforce. But even the work that is happening in India, as you guys have walked and looked at the time trail, started with shared services for us, ended up right now in doing things, innovation center that is driven from us. And that's how the India's role is changing. It's no longer taking processes that are outside, coming in from outside that you just execute on and maybe make it a little better. It's actually innovation that's coming from here, leadership that's coming from here. You folks probably know that in the Fortune 10, 15 company that's in the US, the largest ethnic group of leadership is from the Indians. And that is resonating everywhere else. So for us, when we look from Dexian, as you can see, we are in the business for good. For that, what it means to us is that as we shape the future for the next generation, we want to leave the world a little bit better than as we found them. And we want to have partners that are going to work with us to do that. I look at the fact that many of the things, challenges that are being resolved today are not resolved within the walls of an organization, but are being resolved with seminars like this, partnership events like this, where people can talk to each other, share the knowledge, what has worked, what has not worked, how we can get better. That is what we should be doing. There is a lot to be done. The future is very bright if we are ready to put the effort to shape it. So I hope that we can have a very open conversation here, learn from each other. Thank you to all the panelists that are here to share your thoughts. I would say that what would be success for me and for others, that if you could take one idea that you did not think of that you may want to implement, if you want to challenge one assumption that you can understand from the feedback here, and then if you could have one conversation that you feel that you can continue, let's try to work together to shape the future together and be in the business for good. Thank you for your participation.
We are Dexian, in the business for good.